Hello YouTube, B3 here, back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over the next Spider-Man figure from the Marvel Legends Infinite Amazing Spider-Man 2 Ultimate Green Goblin Build-A-Figure Wave, and it is the Ultimate Buzzing Beetle, I believe is the version of this Beetle. I don't have a lot of Ultimate figures. I have figures that look like Ultimate figures, and of course Green Goblin being built and all. But you know, I can add this to my Ultimate collection, which is awesome. And I know we never really faced off against this Spider-Man. At least that's what a friend of mine who has all of the Miles Morales comics tells me, Miles Morales. But, yeah, he's still pretty cool looking. And, you know, the only Beetle I have is that Hulkbuster Beetle. So, this one is really neat. Anyways, yeah, here's the packaging, which I'm not going to go over because I went over that in the Superior review, sort of. But there's a leg for Ultimate Green Goblin, so whatever. But, yeah, here he is in all his glory. Very, very beautiful figure. His wings are actually an accessory, so they pop on and off of his back. You can see he's got lots of detail and stuff on the back and the wings, but he looks kind of, you know, dumb without the wings, so I'm leaving my wings in permanently, pretty much. So yeah, there he is. And now let's get to articulation and stuff. Alright, so his head looks up pretty far. You can get him in some great flying poses. And looks down really far too, so that's pretty awesome. You know, side to side, a little wobbly too, so you can kind of cock his head a little bit if you want. Arms come up, you gotta pop them though, which is kind of weird. But they do come up all the way, or most of the way anyways. And then forward and back, bicep swivel, double elbow bend, and you've got that forward and back on the wrists, as you can see, and also rotation. So that's that. Ab crunch that comes pretty forward. You could probably make it go back farther if you didn't have the wings on, and I'm completely wrong about that. Well, not completely wrong, but mostly wrong. Not that much farther. So, yeah. Waist joint, mine's actually pretty loose. Not too loose, but if it gets any looser, it'll be a problem. Forward and back on the legs, in and out on the legs. You can move them all around. Thigh swivel. Yep. Knee bend. Double, of course. And then you've got a up and down on his foot. And rotation also. Got that swivel, ankle pivot. Yeah, really cool articulation. Now for detail and paint. Another reason I got this guy, other than the fact I wanted another Beetle, is also the fact that he is more unique. He's got a more unique sculpt than the Boomerang. So, yeah, because Boomerang I could have got, or I could have tried to look for him instead of the Beetle. But, you know, there wasn't a very good chance I was going to find him, probably. If I saw Spider-Girl's the one I really want. I don't really care for Toxin or Boomerang, but this guy was much more unique. Very cool. As you can see, he's got a crazy great sculpt. Lots of great detail on the head. You know, for some reason I just really want to pose him with my Common Riders. But yeah, you see he's got a nice detail on the head. Very clean paint, which is great. He's got this red and all the lines on him, which you saw on the back as well. He's got his front, with all the silver, his flame jets or whatever these are. Once again, haven't read anything about this specific version of the Beetle. I have read plenty of comics with the Beetle, but not this version. So I don't know if this shoots flames or what, but I'm just going to assume flames for now. It's got that nice yellow on it. The yellow isn't the cleanest, but it works out. But yeah, really great sculpt. Legs look really cool. The feet are really cool. And you can totally believe that a human's feet are in there. Peg holes, etc. Looks really nice from the back. You already saw his back. There's the wings. Love the green in the wings. I think it turned out really nice. How it gets lighter towards the end. Looks really cool. Very, very neat. I really like the way the wings look. So he's got great detail and paint, even if it's not really, doesn't really have a wash or anything. But he himself looks really nice. So how about now we get into some size comparisons. Here's the Beetle with some other figures from this wave. First up, we have the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro, which isn't the best figure in the wave, but, you know, I can let it slide. He's pretty unique, at least. And I think they scale up fine together, you know. Beetle's a little bulkier and stuff, but he is in a, you know, big armored suit. But I think they scale great together. And then here's Carnage, which is one of the harder ones to find in the wave, as if the whole wave wasn't hard enough to find for lots of people. But, yeah, I think they scale up great together too. So he scales up well with the rest of the figures in this line. Here's the Beetle with some other Marvel Legends. One I like to throw out a lot, my Kane Scarlet Spider from Marvel Legends, which is one of the last waves of the regular Marvel Legends that we had, the all-new Marvel Legends. But I think they scale up fine together. You know, Kane's got a skin-tight suit, Beetle's got armor. I think they look great together. And also, the Walmart exclusive comic series Loki from when the Thor movie came out, Thor line. And, you know, Loki's much bigger, but he is an Asgardian. And this is before he was turned into a child and grew into Tom Hiddleston comic Loki, which is what I like to call the Loki we have right now. But yeah, you know, very cool. I think he scales up great with your other Marvel Legends as well. And here's the Beetle with some Marvel Selects. Sorry I show the same 2 Marvel Selects all the time. I always plan on getting more, but then I can never find the ones I want, and lots of the ones I want are Disney Store exclusives, and also lots of them have terrible articulation, and I need articulation in my figures. But anyways, enough excuses. Here he is with the Amazing Spider-Man from Marvel Select. Obviously, the Beetle is too big for this. Well, the Beetle is too small. The Spider-Man is too big. And they don't scale up well together, so he's not going to go with your normal size Marvel Selects. But some Marvel Selects are a bit larger, like Ultron here, Marvel Select Ultron. And, you know, you can work that one. I guess it depends on how big you want your Ultron to be. But I think he looks cool with your Legends, most of your Legends anyways. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to leave with the Ultron kind of up to you. I think it looks fine, but, you know, if you want your humans a little bigger compared to your Ultron, I would maybe get a Legend one, perhaps the Iron Man 3 Ultron, if you want them about the same size, that is. But, yeah, so he's not going to scale up well with your normal Marvel Selects, but you can probably work him with some of your larger ones. So what do I think of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Ultimate Buzzing Beetle? Well, he's actually a really cool figure. He's got a very cool, unique sculpt, so it's not just, you know, some regular buck you can identify instantly, even though I'm sure there's a regular buck under there. And he's got really clean paint, for the most part. He scales up well with your other Marvel Legends, especially your Spider-Man figures, including the ones in this line. And I am very happy to own this figure, to be honest. I've been messing with him for days since I got him, so I am very, very happy to have him. Picked him up alongside the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure. Got them for 20 bucks a piece at Target. Sad Target raised the price, because I got Superior and Electro there for 15 a piece, but whatever. But yeah, he's a really cool figure. Perhaps not a character everybody wanted or is familiar with, but a cool figure nonetheless, and I really, really dig him. So, I'm going to give this Beetle, to be honest, 4 out of 5 stars. I think he deserves it. Lots of people might disagree, but he's a really cool figure. Even though he's an obscure character, getting more Ultimate stuff, and I mean, the Amazing Spider-Man universe seems to be a lot like the Ultimate universe anyways, so hey, we might see him more Ultimate-like Beetle one day in this movie universe. I don't know. They say they plan on making this a big extended universe, so who knows? We are getting the Sinister Six. But anyways, yeah, very cool figure, 4 out of 5 stars. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the Figpla podcast for myself and fellow YouTube Recordicon. Check out his channel, both in the link in the description below. Check out Facebook, Twitter, we'll follow you back on Twitter, and also our other channels, The Slender Happening, which is a horror drama channel, Super Friends Benefits, which is a gaming channel, and also B3 Productions, which is my main channel. You can see more action figure stuff on that channel too. So yeah, that's it, you guys. As I said, rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see you all later.